Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, hit that thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so you know when I post videos. Make sure you leave a kind comment, if not for myself or somebody else to find. And as always, if you know somebody who these videos will resonate with, go right ahead and share them. All of that helps out this channel and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. Alright, so this video is for the month of November. It is also for the star sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. We have a full moon in Taurus on November 5th. On November 11th, Jupiter goes retrograde in Cancer. On November 20th, we have a new moon that starts out in Scorpio, and while it is still in the new moon energy, rolls over into Sagittarius. We also have Saturn and Neptune that are both retrograde in Pisces, and we have Uranus that is retrograde in Gemini, okay, which will roll, I think, back into Taurus. I just found my little cheat sheet here. Let me double check that. Yeah, Uranus is retrograde in Gemini, and then it'll roll back into Taurus before it finally goes direct, which won't be till next year. Okay, so and then also I forgot to mention this in the first video, we have Mercury that will be retrograde on November 9th in Sagittarius, and will continue to be retrograde until November 29th. It will end in your sign, Scorpio. So Mercury will be retrograde as well. I forgot to mention that because I could not find my cheat sheet forever. This is my cheat sheet, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. Alright. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. So, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So, we're going to start off with the Urban Crow Oracle by M.J. Colony. And see what the crows want to bring or say. What do they want to warn you about? For Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. On the bottom of the deck, we have fear. So we have a scarecrow energy. When I see this card, it reminds me of Jeepers Creepers. And then we have scavenge. Okay. So there is an in the month of November for you, Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node, there is this energy of fear around you. We do have a scarecrow. So somebody could be trying to scare you. Somebody could be playing on your fears, wanting you to have to, I don't know, I see a worldly event coming through. I do know that the government is going to be on shutdown. So if you're watching social media, there could be this fear where you're not going to have enough to survive in the month of November. That could be that scavenge energy. Scavenge. Because, you know, when you scavenge and you're looking through looking for ways to survive, you know, scraping the bottom of the barrel, living paycheck to paycheck, barely having enough to survive. This could be a fear-based energy. This could be the government. Again, every time I do a Pisces reading, I get a world event. So this is the government energy, I feel, who is trying to scare the collective. All right, but we are going to read the scavenge for the Pisces collective. As the crow searches for anything, even the smallest crumb of food, although insight may be gained and scavenging can promote brain development. The crow's attention is on one area that may not yield the greatest reward. Scavenge suggests that you may be settling for less because it's easy. Your attention may be on a situation that holds little promise, yet at the same time you're hoping to find some source of nourishment or value. So somebody could be holding on and focusing their attention on something that is of no value. That is not, there is no value in this. There is no reward coming. Something about the brain coming through here. Maybe there's something, some sort of a health issue coming through here, especially with the fear. You can see the crow is on that hat on the crown. So there could be some sort of an addiction that is influencing or blocking somebody's growth. We have Jupiter that is about to go retrograde, and Jupiter represents growth and expansion. So Pisces, somebody is searching for the smallest crumb of nourishment, because food provides nourishment. And they're focusing all their attention on some sort of a reward. Somebody either wants somebody to focus on settling on less than what they deserve. Somebody may need to protect their crown chakra. So somebody wants somebody to focus on fear here. They want you to focus on fear. They want you to focus on the media hype of not having enough, not having enough nourishment, not having enough. Focus your attention on the lack instead of focusing your attention on the positive is what I feel here. Yeah, somebody has a health issue. A brain issue too is something else that I'm getting. That's only could be for a select few of you. Have you seen crows hanging around a scarecrow? At some point, and I am sure that they were once afraid of it, but over time with knowledge, the fear disappeared. Are there old beliefs passed down from generation to generation that you hold you back out of fear? Fear asks that you examine your beliefs, and are they in sync with your reality? Yeah. So it has something to do with your belief system. So if you focus on, well, I don't believe that this is going to happen, and I'm going to settle for that. Where you put your attention is what's going to manifest. So if you focus your attention on there's not fearing that there's not going to be enough, or believing that there's not going to be enough. This is a belief system that is passed down from generation to generation. So somebody could have a brain issue that is also passed down from generation, like a generational issue. Or this also could be talking about your ego, because the ego is about your head, your crown, your belief system. So the crow's attention. So a belief system, where you put your focus. So if you focus on fear and being afraid that there is not going to be enough, or you're not going to survive something, you're going to manifest it into your reality. So don't settle for less. Your attention may be on a situation that holds little promise, right? And that's that fear-based energy. Afraid there's not going to be enough. Somebody also could be instilling this fear in your crown, and you may need to wear a hat, because there is some sort of an addiction that is influencing somebody's growth here. Somebody could be grieving somebody too. Like I said, the brain issue right here, brain issue. Somebody could be grieving this brain issue. Maybe they're finding out they have health problems in the crown area. All right, so, all right. So it could be scaring somebody. Because you could see this crow is cawing, right? He's speaking something. So is this one. And then this one is focused on, well, there's not enough in this can to provide for my family, right? I've looked through all these empty, rusty cans. I've been sifting through, using every last morsel that I can get. So this could be talking about media, the media hype, where food stamps are going to be shut down. There's not going to be enough, or like some sort of the government shutdown here is influencing the collective, instilling fear into their head. There's not going to be enough here. I also see like another world event where there's going to be a lot of people stealing, people breaking into things. They're showing me like, I don't know. I want to say riots, but not riots. It's not people against people. It's people against, like, stealing food, and because their fear that they're not going to be able to provide for their family, they're not going to be able to eat, right? And what happens, it's like a big media hype that is going to influence the collective into having to scavenge, having to steal, having to break in and to stores and such like that. All right, I always get a world event when I do your reading. So the moon energy, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So on the bottom of the deck, we are talking about the new moon energy here. So your hard work will pay off is what they're telling you. Your dreams need a practical plan with the full moon in Taurus. And there you go, Pisces. Full moon in Taurus is on November 5th. So somebody could be having some sort of a dream. Somebody could also be coming into somebody's dreams and influencing. Somebody could be influencing somebody's dreams, and in them dreams instilling some sort of fear within them that maybe they're gonna unalive. All right, so be aware of that. And your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, which we have the new moon in Scorpio, and which rolls over into Sagittarius, which actually Capricorn is after Sagittarius here. So Capricorn energy. Somebody wants me to shut up. So with the Taurus energy, the Taurus rules the second house of your finances. So somebody could be feeling that they will not have enough money or means to live from paycheck to paycheck. Again, I feel like this is a media hype, right? Somebody could be focusing too much on the media hype, and the media hype could be instilling fear. This is something that has been going down through the generations. Somebody could be breaking a generational curse by what? Doing the work, right? Having faith in their dreams and seeing something from a higher perspective here. Again, that higher perspective is how the media instills the fear into the collective of having to scavenge in the month of November. So you need to become more practical. You need to see something from a higher perspective, because there is definitely something being reflected back to you with the full moon energy when it comes to your finances and having enough to make ends meet in the month of November. They're telling you that your hard work will pay off, right? If you don't allow the media to influence you. There's an opportunity to grow, right? So they want you to have faith that you will be provided for and to see something from a higher perspective when it comes to timing. Capricorn rules the devil card. So we are in a world of darkness. I'm also getting another world prediction. The dark world that we are currently living in is about to change. So as within, so without. So when you face that fear and you realize that this is just a media hype that's instilling fear within us all, and you say, you know what, I'm not going to allow the media's hype to instill this fear inside me anymore, you will start to see something from that higher perspective. All right. All right. So this represents, we're going to pull some cards now. We're going to, I already shuffled these up, so I'm going to reshuffle them for you. Somebody also could be instilling fear. Like this is an addictive behavior, is to be stuck in this fear because it's comfortable, right? This is a very addicting behavior. Somebody also could have an addiction, like they have to give up something. They're showing me cigarettes on this card, right? So there could be something you may have to give up. Somebody's getting a reality check here. All right. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Which I already pre-shuffled them, so we're just going to do a quick shuffle. Somebody could be sending you nightmares. Somebody could be sending you nightmares, telling you that you're going to DIE, just to keep you in fear. Playing mind games, which is very similar to the Scorpio reading. So somebody could have Scorpio somewhere heavy in their chart. Alrighty, so let's set this back up here real quick. So this represents the situation that you are in when you come across this video in the present moment for Scorpio, or you may need to go watch a Scorpio video. For Pisces, give yourself some space, right? The Queen of Ariel, new opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. So I do feel this is definitely somebody who is very immature, being very practical, nurturing yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. Somebody could be coming into somebody's dreams and trying to instill fear in them, like advising them you are going to unalive. So in the present moment, give yourself some space, right? Give yourself some space to become more balanced and become more practical with some sort of an illusion that this Queen of Ariel is casting over you. Because why? Because there is new opportunities coming your way with the 888 energy. So some of you could be seeing trip 8s. You are divinely connected to the divine, right? And you know, with the 8s, this tells me that there's something positive is coming your way. All right. So in the present moment, Spirit is telling you to give yourself some space, right? Don't allow this negative advice that is coming into your dreams to influence you, to cause you feel fear, to put fear in your head, right? Don't allow this negative influence or this vice that's coming into your dreams to influence it, to trigger your fear, right? especially with Jupiter coming into the fourth house. The fourth house represents Cancer. It represents your home, your family, the roots, right? The generations, the roots. Things that are rooted within you that you need to break out of. Things that are not real, which you need to become more practical. Again, that media hype. So, past situations. So, this talks about October. Do not disturb self-care in process or progress. Hat, right? Wear that hat. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody, this talks about Archangel Jeremiah. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this talks about blocks. This talks about delays. That somebody, like again, the media hype causing delays, right? New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So it also talks about travel. It talks about karma. It talks about destiny. So in the present situation, do not disturb self-care in progress, right? Self-care in progress. The work that you are doing will pay off. It will progress. So in the present moment, give yourself some space, right? Put up a boundary. Do not disturb my thoughts, right? The crow on the hat. See the hat on that card? The hat. So turn your back to this negative Nelly energy and the advice that they are bringing into your crown chakra, causing illusions, trying to cause delays, trying to trigger you, trying to block you, trying to get you to take some sort of a misstep, try to block a direction in which you are going in. They want you to turn your back to it because it's just a role that they are playing in your life. Somebody is very addicted to negative Nelly energy. Look, confirmation. So in October, right? In October, there will be an ending to this delay. Somebody is going to get their karma, right? Why? Because they could have overstepped a boundary. So give yourself some space to recharge, rebalance, and become more practical in your belief system. This person is really trying to trigger you when it comes to money, especially with the Queen of Ariel here. They're giving you negative. This is a negative Nelly. They don't want you to nurture yourself. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to love yourself. They don't want you to have that healthy self-esteem. They want to keep you under the influence of this fear to block your growth. They want to scare you into believing that you are going to be unalive, that you are going to die. Or they want to keep you in this fear that you are not going to have enough, or you don't already have enough within you. So this person is playing the role. Somebody is just playing a role here. And they are just trying to cause delays. Because whenever you are in fear, that's what happens. Fear causes delays. I'm getting the Wizard of Oz, where they have the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, and the Tin Man. Which one? The Tin Man rusted because he, lacked emotions. The Scarecrow was full of stuffing, right? He just, was mindless, I believe. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but that's what they're showing me. The Wizard of Oz energy. So the immediate future, practice peace and mindfulness. Always stay aware that somebody is playing mind games. They're using magic against you, right? The Seven of Gabriel. They are attacking you, but what you need to understand is that you got the upper hand on here. So they want you to call back your power. Be in this energy of peace. Be mindful that this witch is just playing mind games with you. They are sending you, they're giving you negative advice in your dreams. They're also attacking you energetically, using magic, even abusing their power. Okay? Um, and this is in the month of October. You got the upper hand on this by just staying in this energy of peace and staying mindful that this is just somebody who is just trying to influence your energy, influence your mind, influence your dreams, right? Somebody is very aware of this. They are very aware of your belief system. So, see how their hands are in prayer? Somebody needs to pray. 7, the 7 energy. 7 comes from the heavens. 7 heaven. Right? 3 and a 4. The 3 talks about being in the zone, being in that Zen energy. 4 represents being divinely protected, putting in the work. Your hard work will pay off. So, Pisces, what you need to know is, for my high vibrational Pisces, that you got the upper hand on this battle, right? And you're very aware that this is just somebody playing mind games with you. So you put up a boundary. Do not disturb, right? Do not come into my space. But I feel like they violated it. They violated it. Somebody could have said, oh, I love you, just to keep you in this illusion. Okay? So the rest of the month, yeah, smile, be happy, turn that frown upside down, because you know that this witch is being very immature, right? And you also know that they could be working with other people. They could be working with your children as well. You also are very aware that there is a new adventure coming your way. That the work that you are putting in will pay off, because it says do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career and artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. So this witch could have been working with other people, playing mind games with you, overstepping your boundaries, trying to influence your belief system, keeping you in this fear-based energy. Could have something to do with a child. Somebody was being very immature, trying to block your growth, trying to block your career. Somebody could have been calling you fake. Time to smile and be happy, right? So don't allow this person to disturb your inner peace. You are very aware of the attacks that are happening. You're very aware that this person is working with other people. Like I said, even could be working with your child. So you, Pisces, healing your inner child, learning to love your inner child, is going to help you to grow and bring out your inner artist energy, right? We have a 7 and a 3, which adds up to a 10. So 10 could be very significant here. So the rest of the month. Let's pull another card for the rest of the month. What do you see? Yeah, oh, look at this. So we have Aquarius energy. So, spider weave, what do you see? So somebody is this is funny. Somebody is being very immature. They are trying to make you feel hopeless. Um, this is the energy of with the star card. This is high Aquarius, strong Aquarius energy. This person could be an Aquarius. This witch could be an Aquarius who is working with other people. This person could be laughing at your pain. This person could be sending spiders your way, magic. This person could be overstepping your boundaries, making you doubt your intuition, doubt who you are, doubt where you came from, making you stay unaligned for the things that you're wishing for. Your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. Blocking your wishes, delaying your wishes. We have 8 right here, 8. Yeah, they could be using magic, sending you spiders. What do you see? That's funny. The reason why I laughed is because on a personal level, this has been happening to me, and I have this huge furry. It's fake, but I put it in a mirror, right? For the rest of the month. So yes, somebody is definitely working. Two to three people are working together. They are attacking you. Witches, a group of witches, and they are laughing at your pain. They are working with others, maybe using a crystal ball. Blocking your prayers, blocking your wishes, blocking your desires, blocking any movements, overstepping their boundaries, stepping into your space, bringing you negative advice, playing head games, sending you nightmares, making you feel hopeless. They want you to stay in as hopeless. They're influencing your energy. They're trying to influence your growth or block your growth. Wanting you to stay in this addiction. Because fear, your belief system, is very addicting. It is a negative pattern. Spirit is telling you your hard work is paying off. So continue turning your back to this negative energy. Continue practicing staying at peace. Because when you are at peace, you got the upper hand on this battle. They want you to feel hopeless. Telling you you're going to unalive, you're going to die. They're trying to stunt your growth when it comes to your career. And it could all be over a child. But they're happy about it. They're laughing at you. They're laughing at your pain. So keep your prayers up, because there is new opportunities coming your way. This person is very stubborn. They give negative advice. They give bad advice. They have invested their time in a very narcissistic way. They're very immature. Very immature. Okay? So what are you failing to see, Pisces? I'm getting two different stories here. Celebration, harvest. So you're failing to see that you are going to, your hard work is paying off. where you've invested your time and your energy at is actually going to pay off, and you're going to have a reason to celebrate through the hardships, the thorns, right? Knight of Raphael, romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective, committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So what are you failing to see, first of all, is that you are divinely protected by Archangel Michael. And you need to stand in your integrity, right? Be at peace, because you got the upper hand on this. Okay? We have strong Libra, Aquarius energy. This person was being foolish. This is a fool. Somebody was being foolish. Somebody was causing a lot of drama here. Somebody was causing a lot of drama. These people. Knight of Raphael, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this could be a Scorpio, a Libra, an Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong Leo energy. Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. She could have a Virgo, a Taurus, a Gemini, an Aquarius, Scorpio, a Libra, a Leo, all working together to try to keep you from celebrating this new beginning, causing you a lot of hardships, making you wear that crown of thorns, making you feel like you got to make ends meet, you got to scavenge, coming into your dreams, causing you a lot of nightmares, making you stay in this fear-based energy, learning your fears. Some of you could be afraid of spiders, telling you in your dreams you are going to DIE, disrespecting your boundaries, playing foolish games with you, being very immature. Somebody could be coming and telling you they love you. It's a lie. Laughing at your pain. Trying to keep you stuck. So, okay. So what are you failing to see is that your hardships are bringing you new opportunities. It is going to pay off. This is a cycle that you are going to complete. For some of you, you are breaking generational curses. So let's go ahead and pull a final message, so we can end this reading. I already overstepped with the time. I'm trying to keep them under a certain amount of time, but I'm getting, with Pisces, I always get world events. Somebody could be worrying about how they're going to feed their children. Breathe. So you're being asked to just breathe. Breathe it out. Yeah, self-love. Have that healthy self-esteem. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and your soul. It's a connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So they want you to just breathe. Breathe it out. We have blue. So it could have something to do with the throat chakra. Goes the whole way up. Self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. And when you put that inner work in, it will pay off, and you're going to have a reason to celebrate all the hardships that you have been through that have influenced your growth. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from the actions you take to support your mind, your body, and your soul. So when you stay in this energy of practicing peace, staying in this energy of learning to appreciate all the hardships that you have been through, when you stay in this energy of being aware that people are playing mind games with you and that they are being immature with their actions, it helps to support the work that you have put in. It helps you to love yourself and love the vulnerability that you have, right? Thank you for watching and have a great day.